Hi, I'm Sunshine with Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, joined here with Rick Davis. Welcome to another edition of Talking Gold. Rick, it's been another exciting week.
It has. It's been a wonderful week. I can't tell you some of the strange things that's happened this week, but we've had everything from gumballs to gold to diamonds to everything you can imagine has walked in the store this week. People wanting to sell it and get money, and just amazes me what they come up with.
Yeah, that is true. And we're going to go to a commercial break real quick, and when we return, some footage from inside the showroom. Stay tuned.
Why does Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds serve so many customers each and every day? It's because they know that Rick treats them the best and pays them the most. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, paying you more, all day, every day.
Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, paying you more for your gold.
How many pieces of broken jewelry do you have? I had a bunch and needed some extra money, so I took it to Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds. He bought it all, and he gave me more than I'd have imagined. I didn't realize how much it was worth until I took it to Rick. I can't thank you enough, Rick. You really helped me out. That's Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds at 5301 Brainerd Road. Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, 5301 Brainerd Road. Call Rick at 423-499-9162.
Welcome back to Talking Gold. Rick, we would like to invite the viewers that can't make it into the showroom to email us in with their questions. Anything that they have to inquire about with you?
Yeah, we'd love to hear the questions. I mean, I want to hear emails. I like the way you read them to me. It makes sense of everything. It makes, sometimes people write letters and they don't even realize what they're asking. But we will try to bend over backwards in every way we can to answer any questions you ask. So please send the emails in and let her read them to me, and I'll understand them, and we'll make sense of it, and we'll give you a good answer.
And we will get back to you, and if your email actually make it onto the show. And Speaking of which, let's go to our next email from Karen in Dayton, Tennessee. Mr. Davis, I see you on your commercials and your shows looking at items through a piece of glass. What exactly are you looking for?
That's a loupe. As you well know, that's a tool that we use to look at diamonds and inspect the quality of the diamond, the chips, the inclusions, the facets, anything that can be wrong with a diamond. We try to look at that and grade it, and it's part of the process of grading a diamond. Then we try to put a letter to it, VS, SI, I1, I2. Then we put a color grade to it, and that adds to the appraisal. And it's all part of grading the diamonds, but we have to do that with every stone that comes in, and that without a loupe, you can't hardly do it unless you've got a microscope. So we try to save you all that trouble and go ahead and do that for you anytime you come in, and we'll give you the answers to the test questions as to what it costs.
Yeah. And we received this email from Tracy in Fort Payne, Alabama. Rick, I have a diamond from my wedding ring that has come unmounted. My husband bought it for me when we lived in Louisville, Kentucky over 25 years ago, and obviously it means a lot to me. Can we do repairs at your store?
Yes, ma'am. I'll put my jeweler, Bill Seiler, I'll put him up against anybody in the southeastern United States. He does quality work. We can remount it. We can do a complete mounting, or we can repair and fix the head and reset it in your old original ring. So anything you want done, we can handle it in a timely fashion right there at the store every day.
Okay, and Rick, we're gonna go into the showroom and see some of the interactions with you and our customers.
All right, let's go. I'm ready for that. I love it. And I am the true macho man. Number 10. How are you?
I'm fine. How about you?
I'm good for an old guy. Ain't none of us gonna get out of here alive.
I know.
I've seen you in a few days. You've been in before Christmas, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought you
I
had.
got a cup. Actually, I got this from you.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's where I get all my jewelry from, except for the two right there, because that was Christmas gifts that I wasn't
These
really.
was?
Yeah, I wasn't pleased with
That's
them.
your trade-in stuff, yeah.
Uh-huh. I tell my boyfriend to come here, and he just goes where he wants to go.
I got you. And I'm gonna do this kind of the same way we always do it. I've already done this. What did you pay for these? Do you remember?
Actually, I don't, because they were gifts.
Well, what I always do with you, and I'll just go over what I told her. All three of these they're sterling silver, but they got little chipped diamonds in them. Stores, mall stores and stuff are $99 to $119 for these. I'm selling them to you at $40 a piece, or I'm taking them. These three, $40 a piece is $120. That has a $20 restocking fee, which every now and then you'll have to pay it and you don't. But that means that is $100 worth right there.
Okay.
This is $60 worth. So if you trade, that's what you want, and that's what you're trading in. So
No, this is what was mine.
Right.
This is what I want.
Oh, just the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Then you owe me $40.
Okay.
I'll trade that at 60, and I'll do that at 40. So yeah, $40 is what you pay, and that gives you three brand new, same rings, same diamonds and chips and things as these are, and I'm just charging you like a.
These are the ones I'm trading to
Right,
you.
right, and you're taking those with you.
Okay, if I take
And these are only
two of these.
two of these are good, and that one is just the metal.
Okay. What if I take two of these, then how much would I owe?
And we keep this one.
Mm-hmm. I'm a bargaining woman.
About $25.
Sounds better to me. I can do it.
Okay. And those are yours, and these are ours.
Thank you.
Okay. See, we're easy to get along with, and we always take trade. I mean, how long have you been doing this now?
Forever.
Yeah, I mean, you've been doing it, what, 3 or 4 years? And you know what I try to do with everybody is I try to make them feel comfortable with coming in here. Just like if you have something and you know this ring costs $99 and this one's $99, that's $189. That's $190 worth of jewelry. If you can come in here and leave with those two rings and you've only got $25 in them plus a little trade, you're happy, I'm happy, and then my next customers are happy because they can buy this same stuff for this other stuff that you traded in. They can buy it for $99, $89, $79, or even $49. And everybody's happy.
Okay.
You know, it's just a matter of trying to keep everybody happy in our little group.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am, it's not a problem anytime. You always, who is it you tell to come and see us?
My boyfriend, but he goes where he wants to. And I have to come back over here and
Have
trade
you
it.
never brought him in here?
He comes with me all the time, most of the time, but I don't know, he's hard-headed. You know how
Bring
men are.
him over here and introduce him to me sometime so I can get him on the same wavelength as you and I are on. You know, if he understands how he can trade stuff, he'll buy here all the time. I mean, he can buy you those rings that he pays $100 for at the mall stores. He can buy them for you here for $29 if he pays full retail. And then if you bring them back in, you'll understand, or he'll understand, that he's only getting $22 each back in on trade, so why not buy them that way to start with?
Yeah.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know, it's much easier to buy it low and sell it low than it is to buy high and then come and know that you're going to get a low price as trade-in.
Got you.
You know, and I try to do that to protect you on your pricing and him on what he pays and not hurt him all the way.
Got you.
You know, I mean, it's a very complicated little situation, but it still works for everybody as long as you apply the same rules to both the trade and the trade-in and what you're taking. If you apply those rules to each other, you know, you never get beat. You always are going to come out with exactly the same number.
Got you.
Okay.
Makes sense.
All right.
Thank you.
Nice to see you again.
You too.
Don't stay away so long.
Oh, I won't.
Make it a monthly ritual instead of every 3 or 4 weeks.
Trust me, I will.
3 or 4 months.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you, baby. Bye-bye. Number 14.
All right, that's me.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. If I was any better, I'd think it was a trap.
Yeah, I've heard people say they weren't any better. They're doing better than they deserve.
Yeah. Oh, man,
This is the
loaded, ain't you?
this is the lost earring, baby. This is.
You wouldn't believe how many lost earrings I've had.
Huh.
Funny story. Lady walked in one day and she said, "Will you buy these for me?" And they're single odd earrings. And please don't tell my husband I said, well, okay. I mean, you know, I don't know why she's asking me
Sure.
that, but okay. And she went on to hand me this bag, and it had oatmeal all over the front of it. Just where she threw it in the garbage and dumped her oatmeal from breakfast in there on top of it.
Oh my word.
And her husband dug it out and said, "What are you doing?" And gave it to her and said, "Take that to Rick Davis and let him look at it." She said, "I ain't taking it." He said, "Take it to Rick. He'll buy that stuff." So she brought it up here just to appease her husband. $1,480 worth of earrings.
Oh my word.
All singles, all odd, all
Yeah.
bent and busted and everything, but $1,480. She started singing and dancing around my desk and stuff, and she was calling her girlfriend and telling her that there was going to Biloxi gambling as soon as she could pick her up. And she had $1,480 to spend down there.
Oh,
and was
my.
tickled to death. And she said, "Now don't you tell my husband." So she threw it all away. And just him thinking, well, you know, don't throw it away. But that's how much she got.
No, it's my way. She's sitting in the car. She said, "Go take this in." I lost the other one, so I said, "Okay."
Well, you got $15.
Well, that sounds good. Ain't 1,400, but I'll
No.
take $15.
Well, $15, $14.88 divided by 15. If you had 82 more pieces of earrings, you'd have $1,488. But you need 82 15s.
All right, man. Well, listen, I sure appreciate
Yes, sir. Dan, what about the basketball history and what do you do?
Oh, my
You know,
word.
You've been in it for a long
I
time.
was in it. I was a head coach for 30 years.
Head coach?
Head coach of girls, boys at Temple, and then at McCauley for 8 years. And we were pretty successful at Temple. And
Is that right?
the girls, when we were in the Christian School League, which was very big back then, we won 5 state championships in a row. And then when we got with the boys, a good friend of mine, Kevin Templeton, moved over to the college, so I took over the boys. And within a couple of years, we went to the state tournament and actually won.
Is that right?
2 in a
Run.
row.
Is it 2 in a row?
2 in a row
Wow.
at Tennessee
Yeah.
Temple in 2001, 2002.
So you was into basketball like I'm into jewelry.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was. I'm probably not as financially successful, but because they didn't pay much, but that's more. And I had some great
Yeah,
kids play
yeah,
for me. I had some really good.
Did
sons.
Brian play for you?
Brian played, I believe it was JV. I'm not sure.
Is that right?
And he played JV when I was a JV
Yeah.
coach. That was years ago now.
Yeah. Let's not talk about how many years ago it's been.
But I've been blessed. I've
Yeah.
been blessed with my basketball. I'm no longer coaching basketball. I'm doing mock trial and Model UN at McCauley, but I sure love basketball. And as the guy on SNL used to say about baseball been very, very good to him, well, basketball has been very, very good to me. So
Basketball been very, very good to me.
been very, very good,
Very good to me.
I've met a lot of friends and have a lot of friends in Chattanooga because of it.
I met some of the great coaches from Red Bank. You know, I went to Red Bank High School.
Okay.
And some of those guys at Red Bank was just, they lived and breathed basketball, and then the other coaches was lived and breathed football.
Sure.
And, you know, I got to know a lot of them growing up, but it was, you know, now that's been the Stone Age ago, but I graduated in '69.
Okay, well, I use a good friend of mine I used to play him was Scott Cook over at Red Bank.
I didn't
Now
know
I teach
Scott.
with his son David at McCauley. He's a good man. So But
Do you remember any of the old coaches like J.D. Lewis and?
The earliest I go back is like Sam Brooks at South Pittsburgh, and we were all single A. So
J.D. Lewis.
I remember those names.
J.D. Lewis, yeah, he was a coach. He had something to do with Clement's Antique business. He married into that family. Dolores Jett and Coach Farr.
Those are names a little bit before me.
Yeah. How old are you?
I am going to be 65 next month.
Oh, well, you're just a baby. I just turned 68, so yeah, I've got 3 years on you, which is a lot when you start going back to high school and college and footballs and, you know. Right.
Well, listen, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Nice talking with you
And
about
I'm going to
that.
find some more earrings.
I understand. Find you some more, and we'll be happy to buy them if there's $1,400 or $15. It don't matter.
Sounds good to me.
In-store footage is my favorite segment. We would like to invite everybody to come see us at our showroom and check out our incredible prices, see what Rick can give you for your items, and see what we can get you into for Christmas.
You know, we remodeled the entire showroom, got new floors down. We've even got indoor plumbing now. So if you'll come in and check us out, we try to service you. We got rid of a lot of the things that was not doing any good. It was just some of the old things that I'd collected over the years, and you know, a lot of things that are not there anymore. We have full line jewelry, got 23 showcases packed full of Christmas merchandise, and we'd like to be able to show it to you one-on-one.
It's time to go to another commercial break. When we return, we'll go to some footage from the Night Talk with Judy O'Neill.
How many pieces of broken jewelry do you have? I had a bunch and needed some extra money, so I took it to Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds. He bought it all, and he gave me more than I'd have imagined. I didn't realize how much it was worth until I took it to Rick. I can't thank you enough, Rick. You really helped me out. That's Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds at 5301 Brainerd Road. Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, 5301 Brainerd Road. Call Rick at 423-499-9162.
My experience with Rick here at Rick Davis Gold, it was a good experience. Rick's very knowledgeable on jewelry, and I think he done me a good deal on items that I brought in, and I appreciate Rick and what he does.
Why does Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds serve so many customers each and every day? It's because they know that Rick treats them the best and pays them the most. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, paying you more, all day, every day.
Welcome back to the show. Recently, Rick and myself were on with Judy O'Neill on Night Talk.
I love Night Talk Show. It's just
a lot of fun.
Dude, show and tell is my favorite part of it, because we get to show everybody what we've got, tell the stories about how we got it, where it came from, you know, as
And
well
a lot
as
of
our
those are interesting stories.
as well as our merchandise. You know, we've got first line designer merchandise, and then we've got some things that, you know, we
You
got
probably wouldn't find
no
anywhere
telling,
but Rick Davis's.
no telling where it came from. And it's a lot of fun just to go back and reminisce over some of the stories about how we got it. But
It is fun.
yeah, it is.
And we had some giveaways.
Oh yeah,
Lots of giveaways.
giveaways every day.
It was great. All right, let's break away and see some footage from the show.
What if somebody brought you that ring to sell it to you, and one of the diamonds was missing? Do you buy it and then put the diamond, put a diamond in it?
Retip it if it needs retipping. All the prongs has got to be tipped.
Yeah.
You know, Bill does all that. We do that. We do that service for people too. I mean, if they bring in a ring and all the prongs are wore out, he'll set and give them a price and refigure everything and retip every prong on it. That way you don't lose diamonds. That's what you got to do, the maintenance on it.
Now, this is mine, but what's the difference in platinum, which is this, and silver? And what
Silver is 92.5% silver, inexpensive metal, not expensive.
So that's
And platinum is
How do you know
950.
that's platinum?
Because of the weight, the density. I can tell it by holding it. And then you can look
My
at
mom
it.
bought that in a estate sale.
Single cut diamonds, very pretty. And it's got, it's marked in there PT, which is platinum, and it's IRD, which is iridium. That's the mixture with the metal that they mix with platinum to make it, give it its hardness.
So it's worth like how much?
$917 an ounce.
How many
Used to be
ounces?
1,900 ounces, $1,900 an ounce. But now it's down to $977 an ounce.
So how many ounces is it?
Oh, it's not ounces, it's in grams.
That's a good try.
That's a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jewelry's bought and sold by the gram or by the pennyweight. So
Oh,
you know,
okay.
that's the way it's traded.
$3.99.
Well, it's
Lord,
beautiful.
no.
I mean,
Try $800 probably the whole ring, $800, $900, and probably when it was brand new, it was probably a $1,800 ring. I mean,
Yeah.
it was very nice metal.
This one right here was found. The ring one found on the parking lot. There was a necklace found on the parking lot, and LeBron found it. We did everything we could to find who owned it. The diamond that's in that, I took it and had it put in that setting. So
Aw,
Yeah,
that's a cute one too.
it is a pretty little ring. That's kind of the version of, that's the ladies' version of the men's
yeah,
open sides.
that's when I showed it to you. It's
Filigree.
That's really
It's
cute.
filigree.
It is pretty.
So that's about a quarter carat.
Mm-hmm.
Quarter
That's
carat.
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Well, I tell
Quarter
you,
carat, and then half carat, and then 3/4, and then carat, and then every time after that they start jumping carat and a half, 2 carats, 3 carats. And by the time it gets to 4 carats, they're out of sight. I mean, they're just crazy prices.
See, I'm probably the only woman you know that don't like diamonds.
You don't like diamonds?
you know,
These just happen to be inherited and more. You know,
But
I
you
don't
enjoy
have.
them, don't you? For what
I'm
they
just-
are, you enjoy them.
I'm just simple. I don't like things like that. I don't
Simple.
like.
That's what I've always said.
Flashy
Old simple
I like my
Judy.
little ones, but I still love my diamonds.
You know better.
I like my little diamonds.
But I take that big one home with me though.
yeah,
We
yeah,
can
yeah.
ride that big one home.
Yeah, you know, you're talking about the different prices in yours and the big box stores. Over a period of no telling how much money I've spent in the big box stores. You know.
Yeah, me too.
You know, that's
Well, used to, people didn't know they had an alternative.
no, they didn't. You're right. That's
Did you ever notice in jewelry stores when you, and it's still somewhat like that, but it's not quite as bad, is it used to be a reverence that people in there would whisper, "Can I help you?
Yeah.
May I show you this fine diamond?"
Oh, yeah.
They just whisper. They didn't want to talk about loud where everybody could hear it. You know, they wanted to whisper, and it just. I used to call it a reverence, but I mean, it made me feel kind of creepy to go in because everybody was whispering about
I'll
what the
holler at
ring
you.
was. Huh?
What do you want to see?
Yeah.
Let me show you
Yeah.
some stuff.
Yeah, we're pretty laid back, and you know, when people come in the store, we just cut up and kick back with them, and you know, tell them what they want to know, and usually they'll buy. You know, I mean, all you got to do is show them what they want and what they like, and sell it to them. You know,
What do y'all know about a moonstone?
a moonstone.
We've had
We've had 'em,
a
but-
couple recently that were really pretty.
I don't really know the history behind moonstones. That was almost before I got in the jewelry business, and I've been here 43 years.
They're kind of luminescent. They're kind of
Yeah, we
look like a marble cut in half. What I
Yeah.
have.
We've had some in
I
the
mean, they're
store.
pretty. Yeah, they're pretty. I think
But
they're
we
neat.
only had a couple, I'd say, in the last couple months. But they're usually set in silver, which I mean, they're still in really pretty
Well,
settings.
this one's set in gold.
Yeah.
So I go in this junk store, and here's this basket of stuff over here, and everything in it's a quarter. So I'm
You
around
found a
and
moonstone.
I said, well, this is kind of unusual. I think I'll buy this and take it home with me.
You
A
can.
moonstone in the center and 5 half-carat diamonds around.
Oh my God, half carat diamonds?
Yeah, all right.
And you don't, but you don't
Like
like
25
diamonds, so
cents
you can
for it.
give that to me.
No, I wasn't looking at the diamonds. I was looking at it because it was unusual,
Yeah.
and it found out it was a moonstone and diamonds.
Wow. You still got it?
So my friend who's in the jewelry business said, "I'll give you what you pay for it." I said, "I guess you will." He said, "You're carrying around about $1,200."
What did you pay for it?
It comes 25 cents.
25 cents.
It comes from like a junior league store.
I'll take two
where
or
all
three of
them
those.
rich women take their stuff and say, "Here, I don't want this no more." That's from Florida. It comes from Florida. Caller, go ahead.
Good evening, Judy and Eddie.
Hey.
I asked Rick that I have a heavy gold ring, a pink ice,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
the hand is 5, and I don't know whether it's a 10 carat or 14 carat. Is there a way to determine whether it's a 10 carat or 14 carat?
Yes, ma'am. You can bring it into the store anytime and we'll test it right there at the front. The girls test all that stuff.
Okay.
If it is truly a pink ice, if it's truly a pink ice, it's probably 10 carat. Most of that stuff was made in 10
I
carat.
got it at Nancy's Jewelers, and back when the pink ice was popular,
Yes, ma'am.
and it's real big, heavy ring.
Yeah, bring it in. We'll test it, and if it's 10
And I had it
carat,
5, like I said, and I don't know whether it's a 10 or 14 carat.
yeah, we can
But
tell
I
you
give
within.
about $400 or $500 for it back then. I've had it about 30 years.
Yeah, we can tell exactly what it is. Just bring it in, and we'll test it for you. And whatever carat it is, we'll pay you based on that.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Do y'all ever get any black diamonds?
Yeah, we got one now, I think.
Oh, you do?
Well, I usually have a black diamond.
There's chocolate
ring
diamonds.
on.
There's
Yeah,
black.
chocolate
Levion.
diamonds. Yeah, they're-
Levion's what they generally talk about. Levion.
Okay.
That's the highest priced chocolate diamond, off-color diamond in the country.
Welcome back. Rick, as we close out the show, anything you want to tell our viewers?
Well, just would like to invite them in to see us every day. We're there every day except Sunday. We have plenty of parking. We have a large parking area in the back. You can come up the ramp. We have Chattanooga Police Department on duty every day for your protection. If you need help carrying something in, we'll even get up and go out and help you carry it from the car. So, if you've got things you need to bring in or you want to just help you carry it out, we will do that any day. Just please come and see us.
Thank you for watching. We hope you tune in next week for another episode of Talking Gold.
Thank you, and God bless.